Several years ago, I read a story by Peter Rollins called No Conviction, published in his book, The Orthodox Heretic. And I retell it at camps and retreats. But recently, our pastor was speaking from Isaiah 58, and the words, "spend yourself," brought this impossible tale back to mind. So here now, with my thanks and apologies to Peter Rollins, is my retelling of No Conviction. I call it Test Case, and like No Conviction, the setting is a distant future in a distant land. In this tall tale, practicing any religion outside of strictly enforced government standards is now illegal. It didn't happen overnight, and many could see it coming. It began with the whittling away of guaranteed rights. Next, they began monitoring sermons for subversive language and themes, and then the raids began. But it was on those churches from across the tracks. And so now it's come to this. The test case has come to trial, and we join in the courtroom our defendant, alone with his thoughts, awaiting the verdict. How did they find me? I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what they do to me. Maybe this is what it means to be a martyr. They must have tracked me somehow. They found my home and our secret church. They have my Bibles and my notebooks. They're full of my music, quiet time studies, and my prayers. Everything, every image and recording, all my thoughts and actions are on display for the world to see. I feel like a lamb before the slaughter. Maybe this is what Jesus felt like. Yes, and the world will know about my courage and dedication to my faith. Look at him up there, so high and mighty. Thinks he's better than us. A god, probably not even listening, doesn't even care.
Of the charges that have been brought forward, we find the defendant not guilty.
What? Not guilty? Not guilty? What a relief. No, wait. Not guilty, how can that be? No, I'm guilty. Do something. Save yourself. Stand up. Stand up.
But what about the evidence?
Oh, that. We considered the evidence carefully. Your poems and your prose merely show us that you think of yourself as a poet. And your little messages and prayers, they suggest that you're a good speaker, an actor, nothing more. And your highlighted Bible just tells us that you like to read. And maybe you gain some comfort from those texts. The evidence also demonstrates that you're quick to blame others for their own plight and misfortune, and that you tighten the yoke on your own employees rather than pay them a livable wage, and that you ran right past people that were hopeless and in need just so you could huddle safely in your hidden church. It's obvious that you deluded those around you and maybe even yourself. But none of this foolishness is enough to convict you in a court of law.
This is crazy. Doesn't he care about the evidence? Be bold. Stand up again.
But this is madness! It seems that there's no evidence that would convince you.
Not so. This court is indifferent to your church attendance. We're not concerned with your words and your music. In fact, we encourage you to continue to point fingers while painting harmless images of love with your words and your songs. And by all means, continue to carry on with your tearful and fervent prayers. But until you actually begin to take your sacred texts seriously enough to die to yourself, to spend yourself in service to humankind, to live sacrificially, and to challenge our system, just as Jesus and his followers did theirs, until you actually do something real, then you, my friend, are no enemy of ours. Go in peace, my friend.
Wait!
Isaiah 58 urges us, spend yourselves on behalf of the poor, loosen the chains of injustice, set the oppressed free, and you will be like a light that blazes like the dawn. You will be like a spring that never runs dry. Sounds a lot like something Jesus would say.